It's on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. So the Bronx Bombers will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Number 56 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Ground ball sent back up the middle on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo. At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Striding into the box, Devin Travis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Hendrys Morales. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, no, I don't like that, Dan.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto. Here's Manny Machado now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. He's got it 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. The 1-2. It's a high drive to left. Back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
In now, Neil Walker. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. Fly ball out toward right field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard, but foul. Hard hit at third. There is Solarte. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Here's Justin Smoak now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Smoak leads off first with 1 away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's gone 2 for 6. He's taken him deep once. A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Brett Gardner now. The 3-1 pitch.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
Now
stepping up now, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Over to Smoak at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and that's knocked down. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Stepping into the box, Kevin Pillar. First time up, he went down looking. Count is 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away. Hard slider up out of his...
And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He pulls into second safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So stepping in, Justin Smoke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Sanchez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Digging in, Manny Machado comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay. Throw won't get him.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 6-2 New York. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball, and what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. And he got him.
Now batting, left fielder.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner. He flew out in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
Catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. The count now at 2-2. And Martin swings and misses that time on a good pitch, and he's gone on strikes for route number 2.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Mark Leiter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62.
Here's Manny Machado now. A fly out and a single for him so far. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar is underneath this one. One gone. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pilar's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting,
Luke Voigt will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
the batter number 14.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Walker.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Travis showing off his range. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on. Now in the box, Devin Travis. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Hendrys
Next to bat for
Morales.
Toronto, Hendrys Morales. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman,
3-2 pitch.
Justin Moe.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count offering on its way. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Aaron Judge will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His 2nd of the game, and the lead is now 7-2. Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting,
Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Liner towards second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
now batting, designated hitter.
In now is the Yankees DH, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 7. Here's Randal Grichuk. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Randal Grichuk leads the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 7-3 game.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line drive to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A hit in 2 tries so far. High and deep to center field. Back goes Stanton. Still going back. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Standing in now, Russell Martin. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees lead. Danny Barnes will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Here's Manny Machado now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Line toward center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go into the box. Kevin Pilar. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
David Robertson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. The Yanks are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Voit has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Here's Kendrys Morales, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Digging in now for the Yankees, Neil Walker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pilar falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees. Right
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing across here. Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 5. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Machado is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth. This crowd was hoping for. One away. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Popped up. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
7-4 the final finish today. The Yankees blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Yankees. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Malik Smith the next to hit. He will lead this one off today. Hit in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
batting second baseman, Joey Wendell.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down at first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
And there are our umpires. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Tampa Bay nothing, Yankees coming up. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. So 1-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier, still ranging back. Gone into Monument Park. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
In now, Brett Gardner. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Third baseman.
Set to get his day started, Miguel Andujar, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Into the box now, Neil Walker. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys. as his career goes along.
Andujar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Grounded to short. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Leading off the inning, Matt Duffy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Popped him up. Voit on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Daniel Robertson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Skied into straightaway right. Pham is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 1-1 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. First home run of the campaign for him, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Into the box, Luke Voit. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Now a changeup is bounced to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. The Yankees are out in front, 4-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the 3rd from the Bronx. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, catcher.
Stepping in, number 19. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now batting, Left fielder.
So digging in now, Malik Smith. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Stepping in now, Joey Wendell to 1-2 now. Smith, runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He pulls into third safely as a run will score on the play as well.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Andujar will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rays pick up a run on the RB. Here's Miguel Andujar now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Neil Walker, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
To short. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, CJ Cron, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Stanton is right there, 1 down.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Now batting, designated hitter.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Striding forward now, Andrew McCutchen, who got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman, Luke.
Stepping in, Luke Voit. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So that 2-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will... Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start off the 5th in this one. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Oh, and he misses it. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from 3rd. Malik Smith the next to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep to right. Judge looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show 1 pitch, 1 swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Gardner is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. Here's big Aaron Judge, and his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Smoke on the ground left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Long throw to 3rd, and he is in there.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
In now, Neil Walker. Ground ball left side. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the runner scores from 3rd as they extend their lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Jose De Leon enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. It's an 8-3 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Throw to second, and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So coming to the plate, Matt Duffy. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And gone! An absolute bomb.
We'll talk about having a day. 3 home runs in 1 game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
1 out, nobody on. Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Pham looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Into the box, Neil Walker. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this. Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now batting,
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he struck him out, so double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
now batting, number 1.
In now, number 1, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
1 and 2.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And it's not going to help him. It's 11-3. Now at the plate, Manny Machado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. Drilled on the ground to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Andrew McCutchen. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Luke Voit. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Rays 3. Now at the plate, number 19. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
53.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Stanton. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Pham.
Standing in, Tommy Pham.